Hey everybody, in today's video I have my August empties for you. I do have quite a few things. I tried to sort them as best I could. And I'm going to show you guys what I got through because again, I do have a lot of stuff today. So I'm going to start with the items I have kind of one-offs of. The first one being this one by Hayden Rowe. This is in the scent White Tea and Berries. Hayden Rowe is a vendor who I've never purchased from before, but I received this in a D-stash. This scent, to me, was kind of floral and fruity. I know that tea notes can sometimes give off a little bit of a floral note, and this kind of gave me that vibe. I did enjoy this very much, and it was really strong. I have another Hayden Rowe that I'm melting right now that'll probably be in my September empties, and I'm really liking Hayden Rowe. Like I said, I've never purchased from that company, but I definitely am intrigued now after trying some of their stuff. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Would definitely repurchase. I also got through one Scentsy Melt in the scent Almond Croissant. This is a pretty recent purchase for me. If you seen my Scentsy haul, you would have seen I hauled this. I really loved this scent, but I have to be honest and say that this honestly just reminds me of like a version of pumpkin pecan waffles. It's not like an exact dupe, but they're definitely like siblings. I loved this scent. It's really rich, really gourmand, smelled super yummy when melting, but it didn't give me anything for $6 that I feel like I couldn't get from pumpkin pecan waffles. But I did really enjoy the scent. I got about 16 hours out of it. I don't leave my warmers on 24/7, so I usually melt during the first half of the day, and then if things are dissipating, I will turn them off and switch them out for the evening. But yeah, I don't leave them on the whole time, so I would say I got 2 days worth out of this. I did enjoy it while I was melting. I would repurchase this for sure, but it didn't, like I said, it really reminded me of pumpkin pecan waffles. So that's that one. I also got through one melt from Kay's. This is in the scent Ditzy Blonde. This was like a fruity cherry scent. I really enjoyed this scent. I don't love cherry very much. I actually have a couple of scents that I'm going to show you later on here that have cherry in them that I did not enjoy. But I actually really liked her cherry. It reminds me of like a like that bomb pop kind of cherry. I prefer that one to like the either candy-ish or more like drink cherry. But yeah, I really enjoyed Ditzy Blonde. It's not one I would repurchase, but I did like it while I had it. The next one I have here is from Nana Makes Sense. This is another one I got in a D-stash in the scent Lemon Cake and Honey. I did not like this scent at all. It was really odd. It had a really weird undertone when it was melting, and I think maybe it's her honey I didn't like, because when I would get right up on the warmer and smell it, I could smell like a lemon bakery scent. And it smelled a lot better than when like I'd walk out the room and walk in the room, if that makes sense. It's weird how wax can do that, but that was the case with this. I didn't care for this scent. I would not repurchase that one. Let's see. I do have one from Old Crooked Trail. This is in the scent Ghost with the Most, which is coffee and cream, pumpkin pecan waffles, whipped cream, and salted caramel drizzle. I really enjoyed this one. I've melted a couple of other coffee scents from Old Crooked Trail and have really enjoyed them. This was no exception. Smelled really good, really strong. I honestly didn't get any distinct pumpkin pecan waffle scent in this. To me, it was just a really sweet, creamy coffee scent, but I did like it. Let's see. Next up, I have one from the Bathing Garden. So this is in the scent Candy Corn. You can see this is from 2018. Unfortunately, this for me was just not a good thrower. It smells really good like in the container. And I was like, oh, it's 2018. You know, let me go ahead and melt this. But yeah, it just didn't throw well for me. And unfortunately, this is one that I feel like just letting it sit really didn't matter. It's really been hard for me to find a good candy corn scent, if I'm being honest, from a vendor that smells really strong. And like I said, while this one was okay, it just definitely wasn't a strong thrower, and it would not be a repurchase for me. For Midnight Daydream, I did melt I'm on a Boat. This is pink melon, berry lemonade, pineapple juice, and coconut macaroons. This was so good, you guys. I absolutely enjoyed this one. I'm still trying to find my sweet spot for Midnight Daydream. I tried melting some stuff after a month and didn't get the throw that I wanted. So I've been trying out 2 months, but I have to say this one, because I know it was poured in June, this one threw so well for me. The scent was so good. It definitely smelled like a almost perfumey bakery scent, and it was good. It was so good. Yeah, this one was just amazing. It almost also kind of had like a little bit of this blend reminded me a little bit of Biolage, to be honest. But yeah, I enjoyed this one so much. Smelled so good, and I would purchase that one. Next up, I did melt Magic Pie. This is pie crust, caramelized pralines, and butter pecan shortbread. And this is one that smelled good, but unfortunately for me, it just wasn't that strong. These are scent notes that you would think would blow you out the house, and this one just didn't for me. Again, as I've said before, Midnight Daydream is their soy, and I'm just having a hard time finding that perfect kind of cure time for this wax. It definitely is wax that needs to sit. For me, this is definitely wax that you should not melt right when you get it. But if any of you have any kind of advice or, you know, a lot of experience with this wax and what its kind of sweet spot is to get a good throw. I'm unfortunately not one of those people. Like, I'm not going to switch out warmers and stuff for different wax. That's just not me. If I can't get your wax to act right in one of the warmers that I have, then I'm just probably not going to keep repurchasing it. I have a couple of bulb warmers, and then my other warmers are all 20 and 25 watt. So I feel like if I can't get it to act right in one of those 3 types of warmers, then I'm just not going to buy it anymore. But I love Midnight Daydream, and I have had really great luck with some scents. And I have like a lot of it in my stash to work through. So I don't know, maybe I need to let it cure longer than a couple months. I don't know. I'm just curious what you guys do, but I did like the scent. It just was not as strong as I would expect with those type of scent notes. I got through 2 from Wonderberry. First one is cider and cookies. This is cider, sugar cookies, and blackberry jam butter cookies. I did enjoy this. However, excuse me, as I've said before, I'm kind of over the blackberry jam butter cookie scent. I've had it in so many blends, and I just think that my nose is over it. So while I did like this and it was a good thrower, it's not, I mean, I can't repurchase it anyway, but this isn't a blend I would try to recreate anyhow. Next up here, I have Bobbing for Apples, which is salted caramel apple cinnamon zucchini bread. This is another one. It was really nice. I enjoyed this one a lot. I think this blend is lovely together. It smelled really good. I like her zucchini bread. Again, Wonderberry's not open anymore, so I could not get this blend again unless I recreated it. But it's a pretty basic blend, and it did smell really good. Let's see. Let's move on to Ava's. I have quite a few Ava's here. So the first one here is pink berries and vanilla lace. This was basically a blend of pink berries and then that vanilla lace kind of perfumey scent. I loved this, you guys. This smelled so good. It was just a pretty feminine perfumey scent, perfect for the bedroom. Yeah, it was beautiful. I really loved this blend. So I'm really glad I got a sample in it because I would definitely purchase that. Next up here, I have blueberry zucchini muffins. I loved this. I love Ava's blueberry and I love her zucchini scent, and this was just amazing. It literally smelled just like a blueberry zucchini muffins. A perfect blend, super sweet, made you want to lick the air. So good. Really enjoyed that one. Next up here, I also got through strawberry cake pops. This is a bag of that, which is vanilla cake pops and fresh picked strawberries. This, unfortunately for me, did not throw very well. I melted it in different warmers. And I just put like a whole kind of grubby tart in a warmer. And it smells so good on cold. And I could smell it when melting it. It just didn't have the throw that I'm used to from Ava's. I probably wouldn't get this again. She has so many other strawberry scents to choose from that I wouldn't just settle for something that doesn't have a good throw. But I never want to like discourage people from trying out a scent that they're interested in. If you want to try this, I definitely think you should, because it is a good blend. Again, it just didn't throw well for me. Next up here is Ava's cupcakes. I can't remember what exactly is in this. I think it is a little bit different than like Cupcake at Tiffany's. But I really liked this scent. This is uber sweet though. And honestly, it was weird because I'm usually not a person who gets very affected by sweet scents, especially sweet bakery. But this was on the verge of being too sweet for me, which, like I said, that never happens. I did enjoy it. It was super strong. And if you really want an intense in your face cupcake blend, you should try that one. That was a good one. Next up here, I also got through Teeny's Bakery, which is a blend of all stuff. I love Teeny's Bakery. I've melted it many times and enjoy it. Yeah, it's so good. I was saying when I hauled this that I wish I had gotten it in a bag because I think it was available. This is one of her really popular scents, and she blends it with lots of things as well. It's so good. I would say if you're a bakery lover, you should definitely try that one. I also melted through caramel kettle corn. This was another one that was really nice. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, given the fact that it had kettle corn in it. It was just kind of a sweet, I mean, you definitely get the kettle corn, but the caramel just really did something for it. And although I wouldn't like pick this up in a bigger quantity, I'm glad I tried it and I did enjoy it while it was melting. I also got through Rainbow Sherbet. I've talked about this scent before. Her Rainbow Sherbet smells so good. It's such a creamy, fruity blend. It's really strong too. I enjoyed this. This is one I would definitely repurchase. I got through Wildberry Cream Cheese at Tiffany's. This is a Wildberry blend mixed with cream cheese and her Cupcake at Tiffany's. This is such a nice blend. If you like Wildberry, you would absolutely love this. It was super strong, smelled really good, and I would repurchase. Next up here, I have pumpkin pecan waffles. Her pumpkin pecan waffles is so good and so strong. I melted this in my living room. It threw in the whole living room. It smelled decadent, delicious, and like you could eat it. Yeah, it's just an all-around good blend. Pumpkin pecan waffles for me never disappoints. I love this scent, and I would repurchase that. All right, I have a couple from Sassy Girl Aroma. I'll start with these first. So this first one I got in a D-stash. This is in the scent Anne. I think that's Anne. And this is Red Lipstick Blonde Moment Birthday. This is, I actually really like this wax form. It's like a clam, if I can open it. It's like a clam, but it's in like a circle. I didn't like this scent though. The cherry in this is just too intense for me. Even having the birthday cake in here is not enough to offset it. And I feel like Red Lipstick and Blonde Moment both have cherry in them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just didn't like this one, and I will be passing that along. I also tried to melt through this one, which I also got in a D-stash. This is Hot Lips. Oops. And this is in dark sweet cherry, pink raspberry, brown sugar, cotton candy, sensual musk, French cream, and tonka bean. Again, there are these little cake bite tarts, which the actual wax form is really cute. Yeah, but I just can't get beyond this cherry. It's too much for me. I don't like it. And I will pass that along. I did get through one of the brittle bars in Sawdust Days. This is caramel apple cotton candy and a sweet, delicious salted brown sugar vanilla. This was very nice, but I do have to say it was really odd in that the brown sugar in this was strong. So strong. Again, I did enjoy this scent, but the fact that the brown sugar was so strong was a little bit off-putting. It's probably not one I would get again. I have a lot of other kind of like fair type scents that I prefer to this, but it was a good thrower and I did enjoy it while it was melting. From Sugar and Spice, I have Ghost Munch. Guys, I love Ghost Munch. I've talked about it so many times. I really should have the scent description memorized, but I don't. But it's a blend of all delicious things that, you know, Halloween. I think there's candy corn in there, zucchini bread, maybe some caramel apple. I don't know, but Ghost Munch is decadent. It's rich. It's heavy. I always melt this on Halloween night, and I always have at least 3 people comment on how good my house smells. Because it's so strong too. And I've had these, I got these in June of 2019. I still think I have like 3 or 4 of these in my drawer over there that I can melt this fall, which I'm excited about. I've talked about it before, how I like to buy her brittle, like a bag of the brittle, but she hasn't offered that in a while. So I'll continue to buy these scent shots until I can buy the bags of brittle. But yeah, Ghost Munch is great. If you are a bakery lover, if you love fall bakery blends, you definitely need to try this one. Love Sugar and Spice. I also have another blend, and this is a custom blend in pink sugar down in the islands, Vanilla Bean Noel. It's pink sugar down in the islands. It's just a really fruity blend, and then that with Vanilla Bean Noel. I've talked about this scent before as well. I love this blend. It was one of the first, when I tried to custom blend, this was one of the first things I made, and I could not be happier with it, and I've continued to repurchase it because of that. It's just a great fruity, perfumey, just beautiful blend. And I'm not just saying that because it's my blend. It actually is really great. And if you like fruity, perfumey blends and you love Vanilla Bean Noel, I think you should give it a go. It's a really good blend, and I will always, always, always repurchase that. Let's do Wolfwicks. So I have quite a few from Wolfwicks. The first one is Banana. This is banana cream pie and butterscotch wafers. This was so good, you guys. It definitely smelled like banana, a creamy banana butterscotch scent. Things I would not think to put together, but they worked together so good. It took the banana from being what in my mind is typically a summer kind of tropical scent and brought it into the fall. The butterscotch really warmed it up, made it smell super good, and it was a really strong thrower, so I enjoyed that one. I also have Pirate Pup here, and Pirate Pup I can't remember what this is, but it smells to me like beach nights. Like, that's legit what it smells like to me. This is another one that's a crazy good thrower. It smells really good. I feel like this one does have like ocean air or salty sea air in it. But it does remind me of beach nights a lot. And I enjoy this one. It's a strong thrower. It's one I would continue to repurchase seasonally. And I enjoyed that one. Fiji Dreams. And I'm not sure what's in Fiji Dreams, but this is one that is more kind of tropical smelling. It's a fruity blend. And while I did like this, it did not throw very well for me. So that's not one I would pick up again. Gooba is coffee, red maple leaves, pumpkin pecan waffles, and bubblegum. This was such a bizarre scent when I read it, but this actually was really nice, you guys. So, I think it's because Wolfwitz has such a delicate hand when they're blending. It's like I smell this and I can get the coffee and I can get the slight undertone of bubblegum. Like you can tell that I can tell that that's bubblegum because I'm reading it on the scent notes. But if you were to smell it, you would just be like, oh, this is a unique coffee blend. Smelled really good. I loved that one. I would repurchase that one. I have another banana here. Again, love it. I have brown sugar fig, which is just a Bath & Body Works dupe. It is a pretty on point Bath & Body Works dupe. This is another really good thrower, and I enjoyed that. I would repurchase it. Then I got through some of these little tubs. This first one is Tilt-A-Whirl, which is banana split funnel cake and vanilla wafers. This one, you guys, was so good. So this, I know it has funnel cake and it has vanilla wafers in it, but this one just kind of tended to lean a little bit more fruity for me. There's definite banana split vibes going on in here, a little bit of an undertone of cherry. I get some like whipped cream, but it smelled super good. For me, this is not even a good transition scent to fall for me. I usually like fair scents, but this one to me just still smells too summery. But I love the scent. I would repurchase it again for the summer. Next up, I have Doughboy, which is deep fried dough, cinnamon sugar, and powdered sugar. Love, love, love Doughboy. So this literally smells just like the scent description. It just smells like a fried dough that's been dusted in cinnamon sugar and powdered sugar. It smells good enough to eat. It threw really well in my house and I loved it. I just love this packaging for these and the little bits that are in here so that you can kind of pick how much you want. Finally, I have Pug Rolls. This is honey buttered cinnamon rolls and cotton candy. This is another really good one. So this threw well and it reminds me of, we have a restaurant here called Texas Roadhouse that has like, they're kind of like sweet dinner rolls, and then they come with a honey cinnamon butter. This reminds me of those. This smells like those with the cotton candy because you definitely get the cotton candy in this. I did like this scent and it did throw really well, but it's not something that I would want to repurchase just because, I don't really know. Like it smells good. I think maybe I'm just not a roll person, but but it does smell really good. If you like these scents, and let me tell you, combined, they're really great. I did really like that one. Let's do some tea time tarts. So the first one I have is Pink Palo Santo. This is pink sugar and Palo Santo. This was amazing. So good. Literally smells just like the name. Pink sugar and Palo Santo, a great bedroom blend, and I loved it. I have pineapple coconut mimosa. This is sweet pineapple, fresh blood orange juice, and coconut rum. Y'all, this scent is so good. I will definitely have to get more of this once the summer hits. It smells like a delicious, fruity, tropical drink. Coconut rum is one of my favorite rums to drink, so when I smell it, I recognize it automatically. You detect the alcohol note without it being like too much alcohol, and it's so good. So good. That's the only way I can describe it. Loved that one. Next up, I have Beastly Brew, which is Palo Santo, coconut, bourbon, earthy, Indian sandalwood, and rich creamy vanilla. This is another one that was really good, but I do have to say, I think this one is just a little too earthy for me. I think it's the sandalwood that's getting me, because something about this almost reminds me of dirt, like just a little bit, just a little undertone. So it does blend really well. You definitely get the Palo Santo, you get the coconut bourbon. Her bourbon scent is really strong in this too. But it's just like a little too, there's probably something I could blend with this to make me like it, but it's a good blend. And if you like these scent notes, I would definitely advise you to try it because it's a strong thrower too. But yeah, it was just a little too like grounded for me. And then finally from Tea Time Tarts, I have Love Boat, which is cashmere, pink chiffon, and Palo Santo. This is another one. It was so, so good. I have to admit, this is all for my first order with Tea Time Tarts, and I have been thoroughly enjoying their blends. I'm going to be looking out for what she's offering for Christmas because I don't plan on picking up anything else for the fall. I have a couple outstanding orders that are coming in, but other than that, I'm going to wait till Christmas. And her stuff throws so good. It's really pretty. I love the aesthetic. I love the website. Everything about it. Her blends are great. And I have been enjoying my Tea Time Tarts. I do have some nays here. So I have Butterscotch Marshmallow. This was really good. Just a creamy butterscotch scent. Really enjoyed that one. Mango Mantra. This was just a really sweet, almost candy-ish mango scent. I did like this one. I didn't love it. I did a lot of blending with this. I blended it with Satsuma Guava, which was also really good. And I also blended it with a vanilla cocoa scent over here. That was also really good. I don't really like it on its own, but this is a crazy strong thrower if you like mango scents. Yeah, so there's the Satsuma Guava. This one threw like a champ. Was so good. Strawberry Pound Cake. This one was okay. This honestly was a little bit light for me. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. I don't think this is an exact dupe of the Bath & Body Works blend. I mean, I did enjoy it again, but it was just a little bit too light. I got through Mango Vanilla. This was a nice blend. I think her mango blends are just really strong because her mango is strong. Because this one was really strong. I melted that in the bathroom and it was really good. This Vanilla Cocoa type smelled really good. It's just a vanilla coconut scent and it blended with the Mango Mantra really, really well. And I enjoyed that one. Let's see. Birthday Cheesecake Truffle. This one was amazing, you guys. I really enjoyed this. It literally smelled like birthday cake and cheesecake. And yeah, it was yummy. Really liked that one. And then Vermont Honey Apple. I think I'm over Vermont Honey Apple. I did enjoy this one. But I've melted the scent from quite a few vendors and I just think I've burnt myself out on it. But if you do like this, I believe this is just like 1 scent oil. If you do like this blend, this is a good one that you should try. Finally, for wax, I have one from Yankee. This is Baking Cookies. I'm not sure what the scent description is on this, but this is probably the most basic cookie scent you can find. It's really generic. Almost smells a little bit waxy. I picked this up because, of course, I'm a bakery lover, so these are really cheap, but I wouldn't pick that one up again. Next up here from Better Homes and Garden, I have Peach Blueberry Crisp. You can see there's a couple cubes left in here because I didn't like this scent. Yeah. I don't like the blueberry in this at all. I don't know what it is about it. I also don't get any of that crisp note, which would make it smell, I feel like, more in my wheelhouse of bakery. So I didn't enjoy that. Wouldn't pick that one up again, and I am going to pass that one on. I have a couple of pink sugar berries. I got through 2 of those. You guys know I love this scent. I did some blending with this. Also melted it on its own. It's wonderful. It's fruity. It smells amazing. It's not really pink sugar to me in the sense of like the perfume that we think about. It's much more bright and fruity, but I absolutely adore it. We'll always get that one, and I still have quite a few backups of it. Next up, I have Harvest Apple Picking. This one was okay, but this is definitely not Apple Orchard. This, to me, smelled more like a shampoo type of apple. So while I did like it, I didn't love it. I would definitely prefer the Fresh Apple Orchard one that's offered at Walmart to this. This reminds me of like that apple shampoo from like Suave or VO5. Just kind of cheapy smelling. Smelled good, just not a fave. Not very fall-like either. Next, I have Cozy Gathering from Mainstays. This one was okay. This kind of, as it melted, started to like remind me of like a cheap men's cologne. It didn't quite give me those cozy vibes that it gave me on Cold. Probably wouldn't repurchase that. Lemon pumpkin shortbread. Absolutely enjoyed this. Have some backups of this. This is a great transition scent. Primarily because you can get the pumpkin, but you also smell the lemon. So it's kind of a warm, inviting scent, even though it's lemon. Some people have said this reminds them of like Fruit Loops, and I could definitely get that. But to me, on warm, it's definitely a sweet lemon pumpkin scent, and I really like it. Banana pumpkin bread. This one is so good, you guys. I wish I had more of it. I was digging through my stash to see if I had any more, and I don't. It's such a good blend. Definitely banana and pumpkin go together perfectly. This is a really good transition scent into fall, and I enjoyed it. And then finally for wax melts, I have sugar pumpkin cronuts. This is another one that I have no more of, and I am so sad about it. This was like 5 out of 5 throw. It was crazy good. So this is one that smelled like red hot cinnamon on Cold. So I was like, everyone talks about this like it's amazing. I'm probably going to hate it. No, that all goes away once you melt it. It's literally like a apple pumpkin donut. Like, that's what it smells like to me. You get the bakery notes, you get the apple, you get the pumpkin. There's a touch of spice, but nothing too crazy. This really is, deserves all the hype it gets. I love it. I don't know if this is something still being offered at Walmart, but I'm really trying to not go in stores and not have enough wax. But if it's something I can get my hands on another way, whether online or some other way, I will definitely do that. Otherwise, I'll just pray they bring it back next year. Honestly, I don't even know if it's offered this year. Is it even offered? I don't know. But if it is, you should get your hands on it. It's amazing. So enjoyed that one. I have 3 candles, and then I'm going to let you go. The first one here is Fresh Orchard Apple. So this is the apple I was talking about that I love. This came with like a wood lid, which I thought was really cool. And this is what it looks like on the inside. There was some soot, a little messy at the bottom. Guys, I loved this. This candle I think was like $4 or $5, and it threw like a champ. The melt was pretty good. Again, it got a little messy towards the bottom, but the melt was really good, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'm very surprised too, because I didn't know what to expect with this Walmart candle. But I really liked it. And this is the apple scent that I love. It reminds me of like the farm stand apple from Bath and Body Works. I think that's why I like it so much. Next up from Chesapeake Bay. I'll show you the inside there. A little residual crud on the sides, but this is sea salt vanilla. This one was a little bit stronger than the last Chesapeake Bay one I had, but still not strong enough for me to ever buy these again. They've been highly disappointing. Would not pick them up again. The burn wasn't that great. Blah, it's trash. And then finally from Homeworks, I have a spun vanilla sugar. So this came broken, of course, from Ulta. You can see it's spun sugar, whipped cream, sugared lemon, and vanilla. And this does smell good, but it's not anything to write home about. I do have another one melting because this came broken, and even though I could melt it, I told Ulta my candle came broken. Like, I'm not going to pay full price for a candle that comes cracked like this. But since the wax was still intact, I did go ahead and melt it. I just put it inside a vessel so it couldn't cut anyone. Again, the scent is nice. It's just not anything amazing. Again, I'm melting another one in my living room right now, and the throw is really subpar in my opinion, but, you know, I thought it was something I would love because I love vanilla scents, but I've definitely had Homeworks that are stronger. That's it, you guys. That's everything I got through. Quite a bit, and I'm really, really happy with the progress I made getting through my stash. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.